Hello, dear Capricorn. Welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of November 19th through 20th. Oh my God. I cannot get these dates correctly. Let's see your energy for this time frame and the energy of the person that you're connecting with. And oh my God, this is very interesting. So you are this Queen of Pentacles and a Six of Swords energy. You're ready to move on from something and move into something really beautiful, really satisfying to you. You know what you want, my friend, and you're kind of trying to move yourself in that direction. So for some of you, you feel like your relationship has not been bringing you the happiness and the satisfaction that you desire. There might have not been some stability within some of your relationship either for, like, I don't know, this last little bit. I feel like even a couple of you realize that your relationship is not giving you what you want, or you are the one who's not giving into your relationship what you feel should be given into the relationship. Does it make sense? So you are moving on from whatever it's been, moving into something new because you recognize that there's something amiss and you need something more stable, more comfortable, and like a lot more practical in your relationship. So, and look at them. They're in a Nine of Cups and in a Ten of Wands energy. So to me, like, it feels like they're kind of like from one side of it, they're also looking for that emotional stability. They understand what that looks like to them. They understand that having that emotional stability is like pretty much a fundamental piece of life, right? Like your life cannot be happy unless you're satisfied. It's kind of like you should be financially safe, emotionally safe, right? Physically safe. Like all those things play a huge role in an individual's life. For them, they understand that their emotions need to be stable in order for them to be happy. But for some really reason, they also feel like they're not getting what they need in their relationships. Even though the 10 is like, kind of a time of reflection and ending and the beginning like of a new path and whatnot, it almost feels like something is amiss for them as well. Does it make sense? So it's like both of you are going through this energy of like, you know what you want, but you don't kind of particularly see it right now in the relationship. And you're both realizing that you're going to move on from the old ways to something new that's going to be a lot more beneficial for you. And look at the cards. What does the universe want you to know? Advice. Okay, this card kind of flipped up. Wow, look at this. We got the Fool, the High Priestess, and the Six of Wands energy. I love it. Exactly what I was feeling. Like this new beginning is bound to happen for both of you. This new beginning is bound to restart this relationship from like a whole new perspective. For those of you who are like in solid relationships, you are able to figure out a way to kind of rekindle your relationship and bring in new love and new emotional stability into your life. For others of you, you're just going to move on to something different, something better. You're going to be able to leave this relationship behind, reflect on it, and really apply whatever you learned in this relationship into your new next venture. However, all of you will have a good, like the solid realization this weekend of which way to proceed for the most success. And that intuition of yours is going to be strong. So you're going to know exactly what you need to do. And you're actually going to trust it. Or at least most of you. At least that's what the universe wants you to do. I hope this helped, my dear Capricorn. This is very beautiful reading, and I really love how you and the person you're connecting with are on similar vibes here, trying to do better for yourselves. I love it. Hope you like the reading. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And have a super wonderful weekend, my friend. Hello, my dear Aquarius. Welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of November 19th through November 20th. Let's see what energies surround my Aquarius during this time frame. Energies of the person you're connecting with energetically. And then we're going to pull some cards from the universe. Oh, interesting energy. So you got the Five of Pentacles and a Four of Wands. What it tells me is that you've been having a little bit of hardship in your relationship. It could be like huge hardship where you're just not seeing eye to eye, or it could be just like some kind of a hiccup on the road, if you may. Some of you may be struggling financially, and that could have caused a lot of arguments in your relationships in this past little while. However, I do also feel that the money situation, even though there's some kind of like frugality around your situation, like when you're really scared to lose money and you're kind of like really stressed out about losing money, especially as it comes to this relationship. Like maybe you don't want your loved one to know how little you have or how much you lost, or how like money is really stressing you out. However, it's affecting your relationship super, super hard. Like you're exuding this whole idea of like insecurity as it comes around money. For some of you, you could be a little bit withdrawn from the relationship, or feeling like you're not good enough in the relationship either. And look at them. They're in the Ten of Wands and a Knight of Pentacles energy, telling me that they are like trying to take responsibility and trying to do the right thing. They're trying to, work really hard at work. They're trying to work really hard in this relationship. They're really patient with you as well. Like they're not a person who runs away from whatever, they need to do in order to keep this relationship going, in order to keep this household going. And I have a really huge feeling that for some of you, you're just like either too scared to open up to this person with your fears of financial loss, or you might feel like this person is never gonna take the burden. Does it make sense? Like they're not gonna contribute enough in a relationship. Like they're not gonna carry this on their shoulders. For some reason, I don't know. It's like your insecurity that you have to kind of work through this weekend, because they are willing to help you out. Like if you have to work more to gain that financial stability that you're seeking, like get a second job, work more hours, they are willing to take the burden. They are willing to take the kids to the soccer game. They are willing to go food shopping or wash the dishes or make dinner, whatever it is. They're willing to contribute. That's like really loud and clear that I see here. They are a good partner, and they are somebody to rely on for sure. Let's see what the universe wants you to know. Three of Swords, Two of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles definitely makes a lot of sense. It feels like your past relationship has taught you that people usually take advantage of the other individual in a relationship. Like everybody wants something, right? And maybe because of whatever happened in the past relationship, now you feel like in this relationship, if you are not the provider, if you're not a giver, if you're not there to cook dinner every night, or like whatever, like live up to all your responsibilities, you might feel like they're not going to want you anymore. And that's not true. What the universe wants you to know is that this person is going to be there for you. This person is your rock, and you should be able to rely on them. They are your stable base, and if for some reason it happens to be that they're not there for you, then that's not the person for you. Does it make sense? However, if they're truly your person, if they're truly your other half, which I feel for a lot of you that they are, like they'll help you out with whatever is it that you need help with. That no matter what hardship you're going through, they will be there for you, therefore reinforcing this whole belief that you have about them. Great reading, my friend. Many of you have a wonderful partner that you can rely on, which is really big. And I absolutely love it. Hope this reading helped. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And have a super wonderful weekend. Hello, my dear Pisces. Welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of November 19th through November 20th. Let's see what energies surround you during this time frame. Energies that surround the person you're connecting with. And then we pull some cards from the universe. Okay, so look at you. You're right now on an 8 of Pentacles and a 10 of Swords energy. It's almost like you don't even trust yourself right now. You have this fear of failure so hard that it's overpouring in every aspect of your life. And this fear of failure could be in regards to your work situation, how you bring in money home. It also could come through in the way that you're perceiving this relationship. You might feel like maybe you are not working enough. Maybe you don't have enough to offer for this relationship. Therefore, you have the strong fear of this relationship possibly collapsing right in front of your eyes. Self energy. Maybe you're working a lot and you're just fearing that because of the long hours that you've been putting in, that's going to jeopardize your relationship in some type of way. And look at the energy that they're in. Holy bananas. 2 of Swords and the Tower energy. That's like, not only are they like super scared, confused, but the universe is also pushing them to go in a certain direction, which they're scared to go in. They're definitely going through some kind of like personal reshuffling and a personal reevaluation of their whole entire life. This could be like within their what is it called, like work sector, family structure. They could have lost somebody, like somebody could have recently passed away and it just kind of like shifted their whole life. They could have recently lost a job, like something like really big just happened or about to happen to this person, and it's giving them like a whole lot of fear because they know they have to act in some kind of direction, but they just can't. And I see how this may be giving you this energy of fear in your own life is because if you guys are close, you could be internalizing whatever is it that they're going through, and that might feel you like whatever you're doing is like, no matter how much you do, it's not good enough, is because they just have such a huge burden to deal with that, like, essentially, no matter what you do at this moment, at this point, it's not going to change anything. Doesn't make sense. Like, they really got to get over whatever is it that they're going through, whatever is forcing them to reshuffle their life before they can even kind of get back into the relationship with you. We got Queen of Cups, Ace of Wands, and the High Priestess. Beautiful cards. What it tells me is that there's a huge possibility to ignite this relationship once everything settles, once they understand where they stand on their both 2 feet, right? As long as you give them love, give them the comfort, give them the, be the kind and pleasant person that you can be, it will remind the person you're connecting with that they can rely on you and they can seek comfort within you. Oh, I feel... Wow, I hope the person you're connecting with is okay. And I hope that you're not internalizing their pain too much here. So the universe really doesn't want you to take on their pain onto yourself. Hope this reading helped, my dear friend. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And I hope you have a good weekend. Hello, my dear Aries. Welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of November 19th through November 20th. Let's see what energies are representing you right now. Energies that represent the person you're connecting with. Let's see where you guys are. So look at you, my friend. You are in a 2 of Pentacles and the Magician energy. You are on the move. You're making something happen. And you are really... how do I say it? You've been kind of trying to really make things happen in your personal life. Like I see it like in your work situation or something that's going to expedite your career or push your career forward in like in a whole crazy way. You've been putting a lot of effort into this. So for some of you, you've been like way preoccupied with your work situation, building your skills, building your portfolio, your resume, whatever it is, that you haven't even been really kind of concentrating on the relationship much, even though it seems like you've been able to juggle things. So you've been able to give just enough into the relationship. That hasn't really been priority for many of you. And look at them. They're in a 9 of Cups and an 8 of Pentacles energy. They're in this energy of being stable, being happy, like being like really kind of happy with who they are, really happy with the way that they're going in. So they're their own person, and like I really appreciate it. They're working in their thing, they're working in their skills. I do feel like for many of you, this relationship like is a really good, solid relationship. It's a very comfortable and practical relationship, and I don't really see a lot of romance happening this specific weekend. For many of you, remember this is a general reading, so I don't know, but for many of you, it's kind of going to be a weekend of like everyone's working on themselves and everyone is trying to figure out how to propel their own individual. Let's see how many cards came out. Okay, 4. Not a crazy amount. So we got a 6 of Swords, we got the Judgment, Queen of Pentacles, and the 5 of Wands. I love it. So yeah, both of you are kind of like pushing yourselves forward based on the competition around you. You want to be the best. You want to be the best at everything that you do. And both of you are working on it. And the universe wants you to continue working on it, because when you put so much effort into your life, into yourself, you're going to be able to put more effort into the relationship as well. I said earlier the practicality in the relationship, and the Queen of Pentacles came up. So as you continue working on your individual selves, eventually when you come back together, you're going to have a much more solid relationship. You're going to have a much more stable union between the two of you. That's like pretty much a guaranteed. When you take care of your own needs, when you prioritize your personal self, the heck, like, you know what I mean, like when you prioritize yourself, then you will be filled with love and energy and like this beautiful emotions to give to other people around you. Love the energy, love where you're going. Hope this reading helped, my dear friend. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet, and have a super wonderful weekend. Hello, my dear Taurus. Welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of November 19th through November 20th. Let's see what energies represent you during this time frame, and energy for the person that you're connecting with. Before we proceed, I really felt a very orderly energy coming through. So let's see if that is a representative of you. Look at this, the Empress and the Moon. So you are trying to clarify things. You're trying to kind of work things out that haven't really made a lot of sense for you in quite some time. And I feel like you're finally coming to a conclusion that some things you kind of have to let go and let be in order for things to resolve themselves, which is a great realization, because, you know, like when we are confused, when the world is kind of giving us this kind of fuzziness around us, there's no way we can really work through it, because we're just pushing against all of this murkiness, all of this, you know, like unsure energy. But once we kind of let it go, all of a sudden order comes into place. It's really interesting phenomena, and I feel like for you this weekend, you are going to get into this place where you're just going to let things be, and somehow things will work themselves out. And they will work themselves out for a long, long, long time to come. So for those of you who are not sure about the relationship that you're in, you might see certain things, right? Like people, you don't have to ask people questions. You just have to let people be, and they will tell you exactly who you are, who they are through their actions. So you might notice something about your partner that you haven't noticed before, and that's going to give you clarity. It's going to give you a realization how you truly feel, how you truly view this individual. Yeah, and they're in a Justice and in the Four of Swords energy, so it feels like they might lay low and they might take a step back this weekend. They might kind of put their guard down almost, and therefore the truth will finally come out. Like the hidden energies are the Justice card, right? Like it lets all the hidden energies out. It finally lets the truth comes out, and allows for clarity to kind of take place, which I absolutely love. So if you let things be, the person that you're connecting with will clarify things directly for you. Oh, the stars here. The Seven of Pentacles is here. And Five of Pentacles is here. Yeah, just make sure you don't feel insecure about yourself. If that person shows you something that is not kind or that is not nice, like if they're really a manipulator, if they're really like somebody who was not serious about being in this relationship, if they really take advantage of the situation, like don't put it onto yourself. That's what the universe wants you to know, because it's not you, it's them. And there's a huge distinction here. Like if they're showing their true colors, you cannot do anything about it. Like we cannot change the people in front of us unless they decide to change for themselves, by themselves. However, keep the hope alive, you know, keep the positivity alive. The star energy is here. The universe wants you to know that like the brightness is gonna come, like the clarity is gonna come, the positivity will come. Like star is such a beautiful, such a positive card in the deck, and it's gonna open you, you know, it's gonna kind of eliminate all this, any kind of sadness that you have, and it will outshine this moon energy. Stars are brighter than the moon, so the clarity will definitely come this weekend for you. Hope this reading helped, my dear Taurus. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet, and have a super wonderful weekend, my friend. Hello, my dear Gemini. Welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of November 19th through November 20th. Let's see energies for my Geminis and energies for the person you're connecting with during this time frame. Let's see what the universe wants you to be aware of. So look at you. You are manifesting some kind of a change in your life. You're tired of the way things have been in your life, and you're really trying to get something new going. You want to walk away from the past and you want to move into like something new that's a lot more clear, a lot more I don't know why the word efficient comes to mind. I guess just like a lot more clear and a lot more predictable in your life. You want peace, you want quiet, you want some kind of balance, essentially. And that's what you're really manifesting, and that's what you're really, really working towards. Let's see the person you're connecting with. They got the Strength card and the Nine of Swords, so they've been like living in their own head for a long, long time. They're not really thinking clearly. They're not really, they're feeling really hopeless, and there's a lot of trauma surrounding their life. And unless they relinquish their fear, they will not be able to move forward. Like this energy is going to stay here for a hot minute. So you are walking away from something. Maybe you're even like moving away from this energy and concentrating on yourself more, while they're like kind of seething inside of themselves and just kind of like stuck in their own head, trying to process whatever's going on, like on whatever life is throwing at them. They're like really in a victim type role here. They're not seeing anything positive. We got the Nine of Wands as your advice from the universe. Let's get more cards out. It's like they're stuck. Cards are stuck. Look at this. We got the Nine of Wands. We got the Nine of Swords. And we got the Knight of Pentacles. So 3 nines here, like, you know, the limits have been surpassed. Like somebody's buttons are being pushed. Somebody's, what's that called when you're like, yeah, somebody's buttons are being constantly pushed and pushed and pushed. And I feel like it's you. And you're just done. You're just kind of like trying to get away from it. Yet the universe wants you to be aware that sometimes you stand in your own way. You're resisting progress because you want change so bad that you start thinking about the change and how it would be nice for things to change. Therefore, you're becoming stuck in your own Nine of Swords energy. So instead of letting it be, letting it go, you're kind of bringing it back into your life. The Nine of Pentacles is here, which is really, really, really great advice for you, because it tells you be patient. Be patient, let it go, take a step back, concentrate on you, and eventually things will fall into their own place. Interesting realizations this weekend, my dear friend. I hope this reading has helped you. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And have a great weekend, my friend. Hello, hello, my dear Cancer. Welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of November 19th through November 20th. Let's see what energies the universe wants you to be aware of for this weekend. This is going to be your energy, and this is the energy of the person you're connecting with. Let's see where you guys are at. Oh, so you're tired. You are just sick and tired of things in your life. And, you know, you could either be physically tired, because 4 of Swords and a 5 of Pentacles combo just tells me that you're just either A, drained out, or B, just like really physically absolutely done. So you could be going through some kind of a cold, or you could just be like really sick and tired of giving into the relationship nonstop. So for some of you, you're just pulling back like a whole lot, because you're not seeing that your efforts and your love and your kindness are being reciprocated in the relationship. So for some, you obviously know your life best, but I do have like a whole feeling that you are withdrawing from the relationship, either for the physical issues that you may be having right now, or emotional you know, just withdrawal that you're having right now. For some of you, you could have just been overworked and just, you don't want to do anything with anybody. You just kind of want to heal on your own issues, on your own things, and regain that energy that you've lost. Okay. And they are in a 7 of Wands and a 5 of Cups energy. So they're also in that energy of like defeat. Nothing is going well for them. There could be like really negative and really draining. And that's why you may be pulling back and kind of withdrawing into concentrating on yourself, because it's like they have nothing nice to say. Everything is going wrong. Like there's nonstop BS happening in their job. There's nonstop BS happening at home. As I said earlier, like nothing is positive. Everything is bad. Everything is wrong. Like if they're late somewhere for 2 seconds, they're like frustrated about it, and they're taking it out on everyone around them. If like somebody said something to them that they don't like, all of a sudden they're screaming and yelling. Let's see what the universe wants you to know. So this card flipped over. Okay, so the universe wants you to know, we have Page of Swords, 6 of Cups, and a 9 of Swords here. Before you can heal, before you can move on from any of this, you're definitely gonna have to kind of come in with a brand new attitude towards this relationship, and have a brand new outlook at how you actually look at this situation. And the way you can do it is just by looking back in the past and seeing whether this is the same cycle that you are about to walk into, or is it the same cycle that you're living over and over again throughout your life. For some of you, you could have been dealing with a person like this like a long time ago, or the same person could have just been going through like their own phase. And some people just tend to, you know, like be super emotional, and they are very inconsiderate to everyone around them when they're going through their thing. So if you're recognizing that this person is going through this over and over and over again, it's time for you to kind of let it go, step away, and really concentrate on yourself. You have an opportunity to start a new cycle once you reflect on how this relationship is going, how this relationship measures up to other relationships in your life, and allow yourself to let go from it a little bit. I'm not saying to walk away, because I don't know your relationship, right? Like, obviously some relationships are more complicated than others. What I'm saying is the universe wants you to reflect and see whether this cycle is a repetitive cycle. And what the universe wants you to know is that it's okay to withdraw into yourself and deal with your own situation for right now. Okay, my dear Cancer, hope this reading clarified a couple of things for you. Like the video and click subscribe, and I hope you have a good weekend, my friend. Hello, my dear Leo. Welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of November 19th through November 20th. I'm feeling really nice and happy energy. Let's see what the cards show. This is going to be your energy for this weekend and the energy of the person you're connecting with. I do have a big smile on my face, so whatever is happening in your life, you will get some glimpses of joy here. Look at this. We got 9 of Wands and we got the King of Cups. You know, you are a very persistent individual, my friend, and you know what you want. You know where you gotta get. You know exactly what you want out of life. And you're pushing and pushing and pushing to get there, which is a great energy to have. Also, you are kind of like detaching a little bit from the world in order to preserve your own happiness, which is a big, big, big and amazing deal. Because when you're able to separate yourself from the world around you, then you can gain so much positive vibes, so much beautiful emotions. And that's exactly what you're doing right now, because you're realizing that it's only you who can stand in your own way between happiness and the people around you, which is a big growing, big indicator that you've grown like so much over the period of time. And for some of you who haven't gotten there yet, you're definitely on the way to figuring it out, that you are responsible for your own happiness. And by keeping kind and calm and just kind of like loving to the people around you, you will get even happier and even more emotionally satisfied. Beautiful energy, a lot of growth here, and that's why I felt that big smile on my face. And they're in a Hierophant and a Judgment energy. Oh my God, this is incredible. So they're going through their profound changes in their life. They're seeking this understanding of what is fair, like what is just in the world, and how does the ethics and the moral standards that we have in a society actually fits within the relationship. So for many of you are connecting with a person who's like incredibly responsible, incredibly efficient, incredibly traditional, especially with the holidays coming along. You could notice that the person you're connecting with like loves the holidays. They love celebrating. They love kind of adhering to like traditions and whatnot, especially in the United States. Like when we have the Thanksgiving celebrations, like every family has their own thing, right? And your partner could be one of those people who like absolutely love setting up, like make their famous casserole, like whatever it is. I don't know. For others of you, could be a person who's like completely opposite. It could be like a person who is like constantly fighting with the norm, constantly fighting with conformity. So that could be it as well. Like, were you trying to just kind of keep it happy and keep it going, and they're like, no, we're not having turkey this year. No, we're not gonna do it this year. I don't know, but I love how you are staying in yourself, because that's where your happiness is right now. And look at this, you got a Page of Swords, the Magician, and a Five of Cups energy here. So whatever you do see as negative in your life, I see that you're also kind of suppressing it and overlooking it. You know, like if there's something that's like stressing you out in your family dynamic and your relationship dynamic, you're really able to separate yourself from it, or at least that's what the universe is calling you to do. Oh, I don't know if you see the cards. Okay, there we go. You are definitely a lot wiser, or you're getting to becoming a lot more wise over the span of time, like over the last few years. You're gaining this insight where you're understanding that you have to, you know, let people be. You have to let their actions be. So if you are connecting to the person who I see is like either like black or white here, like either somebody who's like all up in the holidays, we're like overly decorating the house, and you know what I mean, or somebody who's like quite opposite, like I hate the holidays and I don't want to do anything with it. You're able to separate from that energy, and you're able to find the joy for whatever makes you happy. Big growth, big wonderful opportunity to, you know, restart your life in a way, like, because the pages are indicative of a new cycle, whereas like you're finally able to look at your life from a whole new perspective, from a whole new lens, which is big. And that's why you're happy, my friend. Hope this reading helped and clarified a couple of things for you. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And have a super wonderful weekend, my dear Leo. Hello, my dear Virgo. Welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of November 19th through November 20th. Let's see what energies the universe wants you to be aware of. Just feel like shuffling a few more times. This is your energy for this weekend. Energy of the person you're connecting with. Ooh, look at this. So you got the Magician and the Four of Pentacles energy. You know, my friend, you are a mixer of energies. You have so much willpower. You have so much desire. You have such a tremendous drive to get things done your way. You're so stuck on getting things done your way that you could appear stubborn to the people around you. You're like almost like impossible to speak with. If you think that the sky is red, no one can argue with you this weekend to tell you otherwise. So do watch for this energy of being like so stuck on being right, or so stuck of like in your understanding of the world, that you are not even letting somebody else's opinion or somebody else's I don't want to say criticism, because it's not about criticism. It's about like somebody else's understanding prevent you from learning something new, or prevent you from like further understanding who you are. Does it make sense? Let's see where they are at. Ooh, Page of Wands and a Nine of Pentacles. So they're kind of like caught up in their own world, right? Like they're they're a person who is like really kind of ready to chill and enjoy everything that surrounds them. Doesn't make sense? Like they work hard, they invest so much energy, so much money into creating a comfortable space for themselves, and they just want to enjoy this weekend. So for some of you, you might have like big goals and big lofty ideas of like how holidays should look like, and maybe you want them to go to the store to like go buy decorations and go buy this and go buy that because it's like super important to you. But for them, they just kind of want to rest and chill and kind of find their own joy in something else that doesn't have to do with like traditions and values and the things that you have to do. They just want to kind of, maybe they just want to do things spontaneously, like go to the park or go chill with their friends or go watch TV or like whatever sport games are on. I don't know, like something that has nothing to do with these traditional values that you have. Doesn't mean that they don't want to be there for you. Doesn't mean that they don't want to be like helpful in any way. They just want to chill this weekend and they want to relax, because I do have this sense of they're tired of just working and putting effort in. Like they just want to chill. We got a King of Swords, Page of Swords, and the Moon. So their energy of not being like having any kind of urgency to adhere to whatever you're trying to do could cause a little confusion in your life, because you're so, you have like your own idea of what's right and what's wrong, and so you getting things done the way you want them to get done is the right way to do it. So you might feel a little confused, you might feel a little disappointed even with the energy. However, the universe wants you to know, like, that's not it, that's not it. You just gotta understand that sometimes you gotta listen, and sometimes you gotta let people be, because otherwise your energy can come off really cruel and really strong. Because if they're trying to relax and you have all these things that you gotta do like right now, instead of asking them like do it right now, just say like, when can you do it? Like, can you help me out with this and that? Like, I really need your help. When can you do it? So this way they can rest, but they also can help you on their time. And that's what the universe wants you to do. Just allow them to do whatever they need to do for you on their time instead of your time. And this will alleviate a lot of confusing feelings for you, and also it will allow them to feel your love and your understanding in the relationship. Hope this reading helped you. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And have a wonderful weekend, my friend. Hello, my dear Libra. Welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of November 19th through November 20th. Let's see what energies we present my Libras this weekend. And the person that you're connecting with. And then we'll pull some advice cards from the universe. So let's see, my friend. Ooh, you got a 10 of Cups and you got the Empress energy here. You just want to have love. You just want to have a reliable relationship. You're ready to like cuddle up and enjoy the company of your loved one. The 10 of Cups energy is like all about enjoying your family, enjoying your relationship, enjoying the people around you that are the closest to you. And this weekend, that's exactly what you're going to do. For some of you, you're just going to want to maybe stay home and just cuddle with your loved one, or do something special with the person that is so dear to you. For others of you, there's a chance that you might get, might get pregnant this weekend. I don't know. The Empress card is here. It's all about fertility, motherhood, maternity, right? It's like you might birth something or maybe you are pregnant or your partner is pregnant. Like there's some babies involved here. You're going to hang out with some babies this weekend. I don't know. There's a huge potential for that. If you are not like totally committed to this person yet, even though this is a relationship reading, I do feel like some of you might take that next step this weekend to create something new and stable with the person that you care about, the person you're connecting with really, really closely. Beautiful energy on your side. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. See, the new beginnings are everywhere. So I do feel like this person you're connecting with, they're also they're understanding something new about the world. They're understanding how much value you bring into their life, right? Like, you are such a great person in so many different ways. And I have a feeling that for many of you, your partner is finally seeing it. Like, your partner is understanding that you are it, my friend. Love it. For others of you, unfortunately, I also see the negative side of this situation as well, where some of you might really want to have, like, build a family, like you're ready for it, where the other person is just not. They're like prioritizing money over having a kid, or prioritizing their career over the relationship. So that could be it as well. Like, you know, it's like two very opposite energies here. We got an Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and Six of Cups as your advice from the universe here. So what the universe wants you to know is that if you feel any type of way, like where you're not being given enough love, you're not giving enough emotional support, if you're not given like enough of this lovey-dovey energies from your partner, you got to look into it. You know, this is not something to let go. This is the time to speak up about it. Like, you could tell them, like, you know what, all you want is career, but I really want, like, to have a family with you. Open up, tell them how you feel, because they might not even realize. They might not even know, like, where you stand. They might not understand that you truly want to have a baby. You truly want to have a family. You truly want to, like, move in with this person and, like, make this relationship grow. Maybe it's not even, like, in their peripheral vision, you know? So it's up to you to start this discussion. I see like tens and I see aces here. So there's definitely a beginning of a new cycle, an opportunity to either create a much stronger relationship with an already established loving situation. And there's an opportunity to really build something brand new with the person that you just recently connected. Either way, I love the energies. This is a really good start here for something interesting. I hope this reading helped you. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And have a wonderful weekend, my friend. Hello, my dear Scorpio. Welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of November 19th through November 20th. Cards are so messy. I think that's what happened last time I was doing your reading. My cards were everywhere. So let's see the energies that represent you this weekend and the energies for the person you're connecting with. Right now, you're in the Hermit and the Emperor energy. That's an incredible energy here, my dear friend. You got two major arcana cards here telling me that you're going through some really profound changes to become to get to that next level of universal understanding of how the universe works, how the world works. And you're doing it through introspection and through really kind of trying to figure out who is Scorpio. And I've been getting this energy of like searching for self-truth for a while from you, where you are really trying to figure it out. Like, what do I want? What do I need? For many of you, you have a really deep understanding of what that means to you. For others of you, you're just kind of like on the beginning stages of this journey, which is amazing. Either which way, I do feel, because the Emperor is here, it also tells me that you're finally coming into this confident energy of really kind of being stable in who you are. Does it make sense? Like, you're starting to trust yourself more. You're starting to listen to yourself more. You're starting to understand that you are a really valuable person to yourself. Like, nobody else's opinion actually matters in your life. The only opinion that truly matters is yours. So I see a lot of growth here for sure. Great energy. Absolutely love it. And the person you're connecting with in a High Priestess and a Four of Wands energy, they know that you are an asset, my dear friend. They know that you're a great companion, you're a great family person. Like, they want, if you are not married yet, if you're not moved in together yet, that's what they want. They want to take you to the next step. They want you to be that person for them, because this confidence that you're gaining is seeping out of your pores, like it's seeping out of your whole being, and they feel it, like they see it, they notice it, and they want it. I love the energy. Ooh, I got goosebumps. Oh my God. Really calm, beautiful, loving energy. Like just gorgeous. And look at this. We got 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is all about inner happiness, fulfillment. And we got a Queen of Cups here. And we got the Knight of Swords here. All of these energies combined just making me feel like the universe wants you to know that you're on the way. You're on the way quickly into the space of finally gaining that emotional peace that you've been seeking for a long time, my friend. And you're finding it in yourself first. Oh my God, I love it. I'm giggling. I absolutely love it. I have a big smile on my face. Love this energy. Whew. And a hell of a lot of goosebumps that do not go away. Love this, my dear Scorpio. Amazing energy for this weekend. Hope this reading helped you. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And have a wonderful weekend, my friend. Hello, my dear Sagittarius. Welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of November 19th through November 20th. I feel very serious energy all of a sudden. So let's see what the universe has to show us through the tarot cards. This is your energy for this weekend. This is the energy of the person you're connecting with. Just very serious energy. Oh boy. So we got an 8 of Swords and a Page of Swords. You're up in your head, my friend. You're all up in your head. You're all up in your head. You're all up in your head. And you don't see the light in the end of the tunnel. That's what it is. That's why you're so serious. Like, you don't understand which way to go. You want to get out of it, but you don't see how. You're trying to think it through, and you're thinking, like, this Page of Swords here is like constant mental energy. Like, you're constantly putting all this energy into your head to think, like, how am I going to get out from all of these swords, right? Like, how am I going to get out from this? Why am I in this situation? Why am I being a victim to my circumstances? Like, what is going on? Like, how do I get out of it? How do I get out of it? How do I get out of it? So that's the space where you're in right now. You don't see any kind of joy in anything. You don't see the birds, you don't see the flowers, you don't see the beautiful colors in the sky. Like, you don't see any of it. You're just so caught up in your head trying to figure out how to get out of this energy that you're not understanding that if you let it go, you're actually gonna find a way out. If you just slow down for a second and let this anxiety subside, you will be able to get out of it. But right now, I don't see you getting there. And they are in a 4 of Cups and a 5 of Wands energy. So they're probably feeling it, and they're seeing what you're going through. And there's, it propels some kind of conflict in your situation, you know. So here you are stuck all up in your head. Everything is bad. Nothing is going right. And there they are. Like, they're looking at this relationship, and you're like, really? 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 You know, like, it's the 5 of Wands definitely indicates some kind of marital problems, relationship issues. There could be things that are being said that might be warranted, might be not, I don't know. But they're looking at you and they're like, what the heck, you know? Everything is great and you're just not seeing it. So it makes them feel really depressed and really annoyed and really not happy about whatever situation that you're going through. Let's see what the universe wants you to know. 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, great. Let's get what's this? Knight of Wands. Okay, so there's a chance to get out of it. There's a chance to get out of it. But before you can snap out of this energy, you definitely got to process your anxiety. You got to process why this feeling of trauma, this feeling of hopelessness is there for you in the first place. You got to pay attention to your thinking. 9 of Swords is indicative of really taking hold of your thoughts, right? If you can't find anything positive in your life, what's the first step you got to do? You got to start a journal. You got to start writing down 5 things that you're thankful for every single day. So what are you thankful for? The air that you're breathing, the water that you're drinking, you know, the food that you have on your table, the sunlight that's warming up your skin. I don't know, whatever it is, like your pet, your car, the things that you have, I don't know, the shoes on your feet, like having the body that actually works, wakes up in the morning, like something, I don't know, but you got to start finding those joys. When you start finding those joys, you're going to be able to let go of this 8 of Swords energy. However, I have a feeling for many of you, it's not like over the weekend situation, right? Like it's been here for a while. It's not going to get out. But the universe wants you to know that you got to take action. You got to take action, and you got to take control of your thoughts. Unless you take control of your thoughts, this energy will persist and will continue. The only way you can get out is by letting it be. Exactly what I felt earlier. Once you let it be, you'll be able to get out of it. Stop thinking about it. You're just overthinking. Whew. Okay, my friend, I hope this reading helped you. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And have a great weekend.